Hello everybody, it's me. Welcome to my channel where we share the cutest and funniest stories about our pets. Today's video is one that is close to my heart because it talks about how animals cope with grief. The bond between a pet and their parents is unbreakable. So it's only natural that when they lose someone they love, they would grieve too. Although they may not do it in the same way we do, they will still mourn in their own special ways. For example, dogs will lie by their owner's grave. They won't eat as much as usual, and they will miss their favorite toy. But don't worry, because some of these furry friends eventually recover from the loss of their beloved owner. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at how different animals cope with grief. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button so you don't miss any future videos. Also, grab some tissues, because this one hurts. Number 8. Loyal dog lies by owner's grave for years. We've all heard the phrase dog years, but I think we forget just how long a dog's memory truly lasts. In the small town of Concord, California, an elderly woman named Helen Viola lived with her two dogs, Patches and Penny. Patches was a large white dog, and Penny was a terrier mix. For many years, the dogs were Helen's constant companions. She loved playing fetch with Patches and taking Penny on long walks. However, in 2005, Helen passed away. Her dogs were heartbroken and refused to leave her side until she was laid to rest. When Helen's son, Mark, returned home from his mother's funeral, he found the dogs lying by the freshly dug grave. He was touched by their loyalty and devotion, so he decided to let them stay by their owner's grave for as long as they needed. Mark visited the dogs every day to make sure they had food and water, but they never left the gravesite. Patches stayed by Helen's grave for 4 years until he passed away in 2009. Penny, on the other hand, stayed for 12 years until she passed away in 2017. Both dogs died of natural causes and are now buried next to Helen in the same cemetery. Their story is a touching example of how loyal and loving dogs can be. Even in the face of death, they remained by their owner's side until the very end. Number 7. Faithful dog waits for deceased owner at train station. A man named Ivan Bondarenko from Ukraine was deeply attached to his dog, Mishka. The two spent most of their time together, and Mishka would always greet Ivan at the train station when he returned home from work. However, one day Ivan did not return home from work. He had been killed in an accident, and Mishka never saw him again. Every morning, Mishka would go to the train station to wait for Ivan's return, but he never came back. Eventually, Mishka's owner noticed his strange behavior and took him to a vet, where it was discovered that the dog was suffering from anxiety and depression. The vet suggested that the dog be put down to end his suffering. However, the owner could not bear the thought of doing this to his beloved dog, so he kept him alive by feeding him and walking him. One day, the owner decided to take Mishka to the train station, where he had waited for Ivan for so long. As they approached the station, Mishka became agitated and began barking and jumping up and down. The owner was confused and scared, so he called the police for help. When the police arrived, they saw that Mishka was trying to get through the fence surrounding the train tracks. They opened the fence, and Mishka ran onto the tracks where he jumped in front of an oncoming train and was killed instantly. The police were shocked and saddened by the dog's actions, but they understood that he was simply trying to reunite with his owner. The story of Mishka is a tragic reminder of the strong bond that can exist between a dog and their owner. Even in the face of death, Mishka's love for Ivan never faded. Number 6. Cat sleeps in companion's empty bed. If you're a cat lover, then you know just how special the bond between you and your feline friend can be. Cats can be loving, affectionate, and loyal companions, but they can also be independent and aloof. When a cat goes missing or passes away, it can be devastating for the owner. In some cases, the remaining cats may even grieve the loss of their companion. This is because cats are social creatures who need companionship to be happy. When a cat loses a friend, they may become depressed or anxious. They may also cry, meow excessively, or stop eating. In addition, cats may try to find their lost companion by searching for them around the house or outside. If you notice that your cat is acting strangely after losing a companion, it's important to be patient and understanding. Allow them time to adjust to the change and provide them with plenty of love and attention. With time, your cat should gradually return to their normal routine. Number 5. Dog refuses to eat, play, or drink. In the town of Berkeley, California, a German Shepherd named Buddy refused to eat, drink, or play after his owner passed away. His owner, Peter Duncan, had been ill for some time, and Buddy knew something was wrong. In the days leading up to Peter's death, Buddy would often sit by his owner's bedside and lick his hand. When Peter passed away, Buddy was devastated. He refused to eat, drink, or play for days. His owner, Sarah Duncan, was worried sick. She tried everything to cheer Buddy up, but nothing worked. She took him to the vet, who examined him and told her that he was perfectly healthy. The vet had no other explanation for Buddy's behavior. But Sarah was determined to find out what was going on. She did some research and learned that dogs can grieve just like humans. She continued to spend time with Buddy, talking to him and playing his favorite games. Slowly but surely, Buddy began to open up again. He started drinking water and eating small amounts of food. After a few weeks, he was back to his old self. Number 4. Dog howls at night. When a dog howls at night, it can be for a variety of reasons. It could be bored, lonely, or simply want attention. However, if a dog has recently lost a companion, its howling may be due to grief. Dogs are social animals who crave companionship. When they lose a friend or family member, they may become anxious or depressed. This can lead to changes in behavior, such as increased howling. If a dog is howling excessively at night, it's important to investigate the cause. If the dog has recently lost a companion, it may need extra love and attention. Providing the dog with a new toy or taking it for a walk may help distract it from its grief. If the howling continues, however, it's important to seek professional help. A vet or dog behaviorist can help identify the underlying cause of the howling and develop a plan to stop it. Number 3. Cat stops using litter box. When a cat stops using the litter box, it can be a distressing experience for both the cat and its owner. There are many potential causes for this behavior change, including medical conditions, stress and anxiety, and litter box issues. However, one less common cause is grief. If a cat has recently lost a companion, it may be in mourning and stop using the litter box as a way of expressing its distress. This is especially likely if the cat and the deceased animal were close companions. If you suspect that your cat's refusal to use the litter box is due to grief, there are a few things you can do to help. First, make sure that the litter box is clean and accessible at all times. If the litter box is dirty or difficult to access, your cat may be less likely to use it. Second, provide your cat with plenty of opportunities for exercise and enrichment. A bored or stressed cat is more likely to exhibit problem behaviors, such as refusing to use the litter box. Finally, be patient and understanding. It may take some time for your cat to adjust to the loss of its companion. Number 2. Dog doesn't want to play. When a dog refuses to play, it can be concerning for any owner. After all, dogs are typically known for their playful and energetic nature. However, there are instances when a dog may stop playing due to grief. Dogs can form strong bonds with their owners and other pets, and the loss of a loved one can deeply affect them. When a dog is grieving, it may withdraw socially and stop engaging in activities it once enjoyed, such as playing. If your dog has recently experienced the loss of a companion and has stopped playing as a result, it's important to be patient and understanding. Dogs grieve differently than humans, but they do experience grief. Provide your dog with the time and space it needs to cope with its loss. Additionally, offer plenty of love and comfort during this difficult time. Number 1. Birds stop singing. Birds are known for their beautiful singing, which can be a joyful sound to many people. However, when a bird loses a mate or companion, it may stop singing altogether. This is because birds sing for a variety of reasons, including attracting a mate, defending their territory, and communicating with other birds. When a bird loses a companion, they may no longer feel the need to sing. This is especially true if the bird was a female who has lost her mate. Female birds often sing to attract a mate, so they may stop singing altogether once they have a companion. In addition to the loss of a mate, a bird may also stop singing if it is grieving the loss of a human companion. Some birds form strong bonds with their owners and will sing to them regularly. If the owner passes away or moves away, the bird may stop singing. This is because the bird no longer has a reason to sing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when we upload new content. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe and check out our channel.